As Christian counselors and deliverance ministers, our center sees many cases of generational curses being passed down through family bloodlines. How significant is this? We contend that this element alone is responsible for anywhere between half and 2/3 maybe of the issues that people deal with. There are families where each generation will have those that suffer from alcoholism, drug addiction, poverty, stealing, lying, violence, child molestation, promiscuity, mental illness, fear, feelings of inferiority, suicide, as well as many illnesses. We see issues that often signal a generational curse is working in the bloodline. Some of the examples are patterns of mental and or emotional breakdowns like anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder, chronic sicknesses from a particular affliction, women miscarrying or not able to get pregnant, family and marriage breakdowns prevalent, poverty, bankruptcy common, frequent accidents, family history of suicides or untimely deaths. Now look at none of the above are proofs, and they can certainly happen in any family situation, but they can be indicators, and these questions get addressed during the first interview session. Exodus 20 verses 5 and 6 presents the best reference to generational curses. It says, "You shall not bow down to them or worship them." He's talking about false gods. "For I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God, punishing the children for the sins of the fathers to the third and the fourth generation of those who hate me, but showing love to 1,000 generations of those who love me and keep my commandments." It sounds unfair for God to punish children for the sins of their fathers. However, this is looking at it from an earthly perspective. When a father has a sinning way of life, his children are likely to have the same sinful lifestyle as well. That's why it's not undeserved for God to penalize sin to the third or the fourth generation, because they are committing the same sins as their ancestors did. From a spiritual warfare perspective, we need to understand that repetitive or family sins can open the door for demonic torment. Look, at each person is being punished for their own sins, not the sins of their ancestors. The Bible expressly tells us that God does not hold children liable for the sins of their parents. That's in Deuteronomy 24, verse 16. It says that the sins of the father can be visited down to the third and fourth generations of future children. And this visitation can include demonic oppression or demonic possession in the case of those not belonging to Christ. Now look at generational curses are broken by Jesus, but the spirits can still be active. What does it mean by the word visiting? Visiting the sins of the father down on 3 or 4 generations of future children. The Bible tells us that the wages of sin will always be death. In other words, sin has consequences. And if the sins are on the more heavy and serious side, then the consequences can be extreme. If the sinning parent is indwelt by demons and therefore oppressed, the demons will then attempt to transfer onto one or more of the children in the family to form out a bloodline curse. Generational curses involve demonic torment and indwelling. If this curse ends up getting formed out, then the demons will torment that child into his adult life and try to get him to commit the same type of sins that his sinning parent had been committing, until he, or of course she, gets delivered from these spirits, either sovereignly by the Lord or by being ministered to. That person is going to be tormented. The good news is that Jesus has broken these generational curses. However, the spirits can still be operating in a person's life. As deliverance ministers, we appropriate that victory by declaring that the curses are broken, canceling the assignments of the spirits associated with that curse. Canceling the assignment of spirits associated with that curse. And as part of the ministry process, we see people get set free. I hope that's been a blessing to you.